If your life looks like a collection of unfinished identities, a camera you tried to master, a business you almost launched, a skill you obsessed over for 3 months and then quietly dropped, maybe you don't have a discipline problem. Maybe you were built for something else. Somewhere along the way, you were told to pick one path. Go deep. Stay there. If you don't, you're inconsistent, unfocused, behind. But who decided that stability is the highest virtue? That advice made sense in a world where industries lasted 40 years. In a world where you could choose one profession and retire with it. You don't live in that world anymore. Today, industries collapse faster than it takes to master them. Technology replaces expertise before expertise can fully mature. And your nervous system knows this. That's why you drift. 1 year, you're deep into fitness. The next, you're learning design, then psychology, then business, then something completely unrelated. To outsiders, it looks chaotic, but psychologically, something else is happening. You are collecting mental models. You are building cross-domain pattern recognition, and that is how original thinkers are formed. Innovation rarely comes from depth alone. It comes from collision. When two unrelated worlds connect inside one mind, something new emerges. That's why you feel different. But here's the part that hurts. You compare yourself to specialists. The guy who coded for 12 years straight. The girl who committed to medicine at 18. They look stable. You feel scattered. They look ahead. You feel behind. But you are not playing the same game. They are digging one deep tunnel. You are mapping the entire terrain. And mapping feels slower at first. That's why you walk into rooms full of experts and feel average. You're not the best at any one thing. But you are not designed to dominate one vertical. You are designed to connect horizontals. And in volatile environments, connectors become powerful. Now here's where most people like you sabotage themselves. You try to build 5 identities at the same time. Gym, business, content, coding, language learning, all in 1 month. Of course you collapse. Even nature builds in seasons. Trees don't grow fruit while growing roots. So why are you trying to bloom year-round? You are not a T-shaped person with one specialty. You are multi-pillared. But pillars must be built sequentially, not simultaneously. Instead of asking, "What is my one true calling?" ask, "What season am I in?" Is this a season of income? A season of exploration? A season of integration? When you define seasons, you remove shame, because you stop expecting yourself to be everything at once. There's another layer to this. In biology, redundancy equals survival. Healthy systems have backups. If one fails, another compensates. Your so-called random skills are not wasted effort. They are redundancy. If one industry collapses, you pivot. If one skill becomes obsolete, you adapt. That isn't chaos. That is strategic adaptability. AI can replace narrow specialists. It struggles with cross-domain thinkers, because synthesis is harder to automate than repetition. You were never meant to introduce yourself with one word. I am a lawyer. I am a designer. I am a programmer. You are a system in evolution. The shame you feel is borrowed. It came from an outdated model of success. Return it. Here's the practical shift. Pick one pillar for the next 6 months. Go deep. Pause the others. Not abandon. Pause. There's a difference. Over the next 10 years, you won't have one skill. You'll have a stack. And skill stacks outperform single traits in unstable environments. You are not inconsistent. You are adaptive. You are not lost. You are scanning. If this felt like someone finally explained your brain, subscribe. This channel is for people who don't fit into one box. And tell me in the comments, what's one skill you quit but still think about at night? Let's see how many multi-future minds are here.